2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Norwood Invitational is about to begin. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an exciting day on tap and can't wait to bring you all the drama from the tour this week. Let's go down to the 10th hole. That will definitely work. Time now for the third. Man, that was a good shot. Let's see if they can save par. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a two-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the 11th, a par 3. This is a 5-iron. Wow, that was almost a hole out. This putt from 6 feet away.
A great birdie chance here.
The putt goes in, and a high five. That's 5 birdies for the round.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Ooh, looking nice.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
A chance now from the bunker. Oh, how about that? Holding out at the last. That is the way to finish up any round of golf.
About 220 left to the hole.
They've chosen to club down from here.
That approach sets them up perfectly with this putt. Well, don't let this opportunity slide by. An eagle chance. John, give us a read on this putt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Looking good.
The putt goes in, adding to their lead. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. Time for the tee shot on 13.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
That is a big-time drive. Nine under for the tournament. Wow, I really like that. A par putt tap in. As we take a look at the leaderboard, they've still got the top spot.
The 14th at Emery Beach is a par 4 that looks like there's some width there, but you still need to put the ball in the right positions.
It's got a little width to it. You want to favor the right-hand side, but avoiding that bunker, obviously. From there, your second shot, a forced carry over another large bunker, but this time into a green that's slightly user-friendly with golf balls feeding in from the right-hand side.
Let's get back to it, shall we? From around 180 yards out.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Okay, that'll work. This putt to get to double digits under the card. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
How good was that putt? They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. Reach the 15th at Emery Beach. It really starts a challenging finish.
It does. Slight dogleg from right to left. Again, massive bunkers both right and left of this fairway. So find the fairway in your second shot. That's where the real fun begins, Luke. It really is difficult to find any flat areas on this green.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. And folks, at the end of the first round, they find themselves in first place. What a start.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now
you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for us today for our entire 2K Sport. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for round 2 of the Norwood Invitational. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we dig into this second round, our featured player is leading the pack as the round begins.
Yeah, out there, nice round of golf yesterday, but their lead is not that big, and there's a lot of golf yet to be played.
Time to catch up with the play on the 12th. Wow, that was launched. That just missed. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Put a circle on the scorecard. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5.
The 13th hole is a par 4. Oh my, that was launched.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, well played. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 14 under for the event.
To 14, it's a par 4. Wow, got absolutely all of that one. All right, Henny, how are they going to play this?
Setting up here from about 155.
This is a 9-iron on the way. Giving themselves a chance. That's all you can ask for. This putt has a length of 15 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
Wow.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Okay, moving on to the next. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've hit the par 4 15th hole. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. 6 feet to the hole. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the Norwood Invitational begins right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour. We're going to take you out to number 12 now. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. This from about 210 yards. Five iron on the way.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Still some work to do here. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Pretty sure it's going to take quite a dive to the right here.
Birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on their 13th hole. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
Well, this is about 44 feet by my calculations to the cup.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. This is an unfortunate situation here, trying to get that ball back onto the surface. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Ouch, that's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. 13 feet to the hole. John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Oh, that one almost went in, but that slips past the hole with speed. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
They've got a great look for birdie.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure this is breaking pretty hard to the right.
Just needed a little bit more on that one.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Henny, what are they looking at with their approach?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Okay, that's going to play. 16 feet away. I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. Moving along. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. The third round is in the books, and they are atop the leaderboard.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Bean, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The grand finale of the Norwood Invitational starts right now. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
This is a good 130 club. This one's going right there. Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. This putt from 4 feet. The putt goes in, and they extend their lead.
Extending their lead. That's got to feel good heading down the stretch.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Going with pitching wedge here. And that's why they're leading the tournament. What a shot. They've got this left for birdie. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row, and some momentum is building.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Next hole is one of my favorites, a short par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
That one's just found its way onto the first step. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, what are they facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Ooh, watch this one break. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
It's the final hole of the event. They are still in front. Can they bring it home? I think they like that one. This is a 200-yard shot. The club choice is a 6-iron. Another good shot from our leader. Here it is, a putt to win it all. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Almost. All right, it's time to end this right here. There it is. Our featured player wins the Norwood Invitational.
Hats off to this player. They played outstanding this week.
And Rich, that seemed like a stroll in the park for this player. They made that look easy.
There was zero effort from where you and I were standing. What an easy victory. That was incredible.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. It's a terrific day weather-wise. We're expecting all the action to be just as hot. Can't wait to see what happens out on the course. Can't wait to get back into the action. Let's head out to the 12th hole. And now as we focus on our featured group, it's worth noting that the rivalry has been brewing a little bit between our featured player and Tony Finau. Henny, is this a tall tale? Certainly they wouldn't take on Finau. He's one of the fiercest competitors in the game.
Luke, he is, and you have to look up to him, up to the heavens as you're standing, going up against him on the first tee. It's going to be quite the sight. I just don't know how they're going to manage it.
Well, that's the good stuff, Henny. I appreciate that intel. Be interested to see, though, if our featured player can step up and take down Tony Finau. He's one of the best out there. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
So close. And that should secure the par on this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. They find themselves with a share of the lead. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Tony Finau. Just 3 back from the leader. Okay, time to return to the action. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is for par.
And now 4 under for the day. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Straight at it.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
This putt's looking right around 28 feet, I'd say.
Watch this thing turn.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And now over to Tony Finau.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome. And this putt will take them to 5 under par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Oh, what a stroke. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that great play has confirmed they now hold a top spot alone in this tournament. So there you have it. In the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Slim lead with multiple rounds to go here, Luke, but I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead than chasing.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of this tournament is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. Our leader's going along very nicely at -9 at the moment as we continue things here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 8th hole. They're trying to make something happen here and move into solo position. Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 9 under.
Oh, this is good.
That's tiny. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And now they'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the 5-iron here. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. How close was that to going down? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. Okay, let's get back to the action. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole. Wonderfully played. There's a lot of players out on tour that it's impossible to cheer against, but Tony Finau has to stand at the highest, doesn't he? He's a family man, he's a fun guy, he loves to dance, he's got a groove, he's got a swagger about him, and here he is once again delighting the fans.
Who says nice guys don't finish first has never met Tony Finau. Possibly, no, probably the most well-liked man on the PGA Tour. If you don't like Tony Finau, then I don't like you. Right? I mean, he's just this great character. I mean, and you see the smiles, but you know underneath, ooh, he wants to rip your heart out. He's got more passion for the game, I think, than anybody out there. And you can see it. You can see the intensity when he's hitting the shot. But as soon as it's over with, it's just all smiles once again. I can't say enough great things about this man. I love him to tears. And I'm always rooting for him. He's a guy that I want to root. I want to see him win more and more and more.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter started beautifully.
Oh, not enough pace on that one. Just a short putt remaining here. Leading by 3 strokes now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, that is bombed. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards. For the first time today, Tony Finau's looking a little bit nervous after that.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently 13 under for the event. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
Always nice to see your name on top of the leaderboard. Just a slim lead, however, for this player.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's head out on the course for the third round of this event. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Now to the 6th hole.
Luke, our featured players coming off quite a nice stretch of birdies. Let's see if they can't keep that momentum going.
That's some good golf right there. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with less club.
And that one has found the surface, but they've still got some work to do to get it down from there. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one?
Not a whole lot to this putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the right.
Well, there's a wild ride. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that'll keep them in the same position on the leaderboard. We've arrived at the par 5 7th.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Oh, what a putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
It's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that they're going to like the look of this one. There is so much break in this.
That came off the blade pretty nicely.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh, don't give them praise. Just look with admiration. What another magnificent performance out there. A huge lead with a round to go, Rich.
And with that huge of a lead, all eyes will be on the leader tomorrow. Can they bring it home?
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Let's get down to the 14th hole. This has been a very impressive display. Quite the advantage atop the leaderboard. Let's see how they close this one out. This one's going right at the pin here. Wow, what a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
A birdie putt awaits. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
Holding steady in first place after that one. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
This one from about 160 yards out. That's inside the house of opportunity. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
A really good look at birdie.
Good looking putt. Oh, look at those birdies starting to get on the scorecard. This is great play here, Rich.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And they continue to lead this championship after that. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Oh, that should help them. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. 5 feet coming up to the cup. The putt goes down and they're extending their lead. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. This 17th hole is a par 3. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. This putt for par here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
Awesome stuff. Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
This putt to win the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic of New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Golf is not supposed to be this easy, folks. I promise you, it's not that easy. But this player, yeah, they don't know that.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the opening round of the Falcon Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the fifth hole.
That downslope has just added a ton to this drive.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye. Coming up from the bunker. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Let's see what happens here on the sixth. Going with the 5-wood. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A classic double break. To the right, to the left.
This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Time to catch up with the Canadian, Brooke Henderson.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. This shot here from about 240 yards.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that is another putt hold, and their lead continues to grow. And that performance will take them to 3 under. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That was special.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. Putting for par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And as we head to the next, they now lead by 2 shots. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for round 2 of the Falcon Open. Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. And as we begin the broadcast, our featured player is 5 under par for the tournament. Let's get down to the 5th hole.
I don't know if they were aiming for the downslope, but it did them a favour.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That one almost went in the hole. This putt to get to 7 under the card. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. Oh, did you see that fly right past the hole? And that should secure the par on this one. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago.
Third shot now. And it falls.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, that's a handy shot. And now we head to the second, and this happened just a few moments ago.
He's a long way away, but he's feeling it today.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Missing the green from almost the same exact spot yesterday. They can't do it 2 days in a row.
That wasn't full of courage, that shot. This is from miles away. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent.
Tough to read that putt right there. They got it in there close. It should be a guaranteed birdie.
Always nice to hold those for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
That is absolutely spot on.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Oh, this one looks pretty handy here.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Good look at a birdie here. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Now at -9 for the tournament. And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the Falcon Open, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Putting for a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 11th. Should find the green here. Outstanding approach shot. This putt is about 8 feet. And down it goes. That is a great putt. They continue to build on their advantage. And they stay in top spot after that effort. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Well, that was a big bounce forward. Must have hit the downslope. That's a good-looking shot there. This shot from about 190 yards out. They get a little ground draw here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Well, it's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Hole number 13, a par 3. Nicely done. 8 feet to the cup. Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that, we've arrived at the par 4 14th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Ooh, this one could run. Caught the downslope.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Currently 15 under par for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, well done. Didn't that look good for a long time? What an opportunity to make a birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Falcon Open. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. Okay, Rich, our featured player has battled bravely out there and is leading this event as we begin the final round, but the Victor Hovland, not far behind, is he?
They cannot wait to get on that first tee and peg it. They've got such a big lead out there. They have to like their chances. What they're doing day in and day out is spot on. It's been a blast to watch.
Let's check in on the play, out at 15. And they're just motoring out in front, looking very comfortable. Will they seal the deal? That tee shot looks pretty good. Oh, what a shot by our leader. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there. Second shot here on the 15th. Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their third. "13 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt."
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. This is some great scoring now. That putt drops and it's 20 under par for the tournament as we head down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. This one is going straight at it.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for birdie. The putt goes down and they're extending their lead. They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Wow, that was just striped. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 12 feet to the cup coming up. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Starting out pretty straight here. That should move a little to the right.
That's a great putt and an eagle as well. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Henny, what are they looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This is tracking right into the front of this.
And in it goes. Victory for our player. What a performance.
This player is not good at one thing and one thing only, and that's sharing. Another win by this player.
Well, they're the strolls to victory that all players love to enjoy.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.